Child, Sierra and Russell Wilson is out here playing matchmaker. DDG finally get to see his son. 50 Cent oddly shoots his shot at Young Miami. SZA mad as hell at Shannon Sharpe. And we got a lot more. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to Girl Uncensored. It's your girl CC, the pop culture it girl, and I'm back with another video. And if you are new to the channel, welcome to the Negro Shenanigans. We are a growing channel over here.
It's because I'm growing, and so are you.
So please hit that like and subscribe button. And if you are returning, welcome back to the Negro Shenanigans. Okay, you guys, first of all, I just want to say shout out to all of you. Thank you for helping me get over that 1,000 subscriber threshold. Theme song is coming soon as promised. But let's get into it because we have a lot of things to talk about in a short amount of time. I don't want to take up too much of your time. So let's get into it. Listen, everything Sierra touches turns to gold. Okay? Or is it Russell? Something about them together, it just make magic. And we find out that they are responsible for Normani being engaged to DK Metcalf. Okay, DK and Russell, they used to be on they used to play for the Seahawks together, and so he recently got traded to the Steelers. Russell was with the Steelers for like a year, but he's not anymore. And so at the press conference of the announcement of DK going to the Steelers, he just so casually announced, you know, his fiance, which is Normani. And it's so cute. You guys take a look. He said, hold up that rock, baby. Show him what you got. And she over here like, that is so cute. This was the move for Normani for so many reasons. Normani used to be a part of the group Fifth Harmony. And we have been rooting for Normani for a couple of years now in her solo career. It just seems like something is just not sticking when it comes to her solo success. And RCA is just doing her all types of bold. Like, they really dropped the ball when it came down to her latest project. I just feel like not only is she not getting the push from her record label and the support, which is holding her back a lot, and it does seem a little sabotagey behind the scenes, but also it's kind of like if something isn't sticking. Me and one of my friends was talking, and he was just like, well, is it possible that she just doesn't have the it factor? I think she has something though, you know, but you know, there were days, like, even back in the 90s and early 2000s, we had, like, our big stars, and then we had our stars that had, like, the cute bops, but they wasn't, like, mega stars, but they still had some type of success, and I just don't understand why Normani is just keep falling under all of that. Me, personally, I just think that it's the music. I don't know why, like, to me, I feel like she is more a true R&B girl. I feel like she needs to be in that category. I feel like it's the song choices for me, but we're not here to just go on and on about her career. But I had said previously, like, listen, I don't know what's going to happen with her in this music thing. She may need to try her hand in acting. And then I found out she was dating somebody that, you know, in sports. And I said, girl, you may want to go ahead and get married. And it's not only just because she will be financially taken care of. That is a huge part of it. We're not going to play games and lie around here. This is Girl Uncensored, where we keep it real. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, for that coin, cuts period. But also, hopefully, which I think she's going to get with this guy, because Russell and Sierra, you know, hooked them up, is, you know, when your career has ebbs and flows, you need that, like, support. And I'm not just talking about financial support. You need the love and emotional support. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody just to be there when you need a foundation when the career and all of that is just not doing what it needs to do. You want to have somebody to come home to at night, to hold and to love and just be all of that. You know what I'm saying? I think that is just lovely. You can tell that he's so happy about her and just in love, and it's just the way that he's just like, baby, show that ring off. Show them what I had did. Show them what I had did. So I think that is cute. And Sierra girl, call me. But Halle may need you more than I do, because baby, Sierra, you played the older version of Halle, so y'all should be kind of like cool, right? Won't y'all do for Halle what y'all did for them? for Normani and DK because she gonna need somebody. So go ahead and head into that story. You guys, I did not cover because why he standing right there? Y'all, excuse my room. This is my beauty room. I'm rearranging some stuff. But why are you standing right there? You want to be the part of the show? You haven't been an it dog in months. You want to be the co-host? So, you guys, I didn't cover the DDG and Halle Bailey. It was a tough week that week, but I was just like, let me see what's going to happen with them because it was just developing every single day. DDG was online crying and whining, talking about how he ain't seeing his son.
I want to see my daddy.
I want to see my son.
And it comes to find out that Haley and Halo is sick. They got RSV or something, right? RSV, that's what it's called. And so apparently they're not together right now. So they talked through somebody else. And from what I gathered, I think there was some miscommunication because whoever they talked to, I think they had DDG come to the house and he's talked about how he lived really, really far away. So it takes him like an hour or so maybe to get there. And how basically he wasn't there that long. I'm sorry, it's bothering me. He wasn't there that long before Hailey kicked him out. So I'm not really clear on if there was some miscommunication with that and the person that is in between them two. But he was just going on talking about basically how he just been having issues with seeing his son a lot lately. And basically Hailey is jealous of him with being with other, women. But it's been a lot of things coming out about DDG. And here's my thing, because this is why I didn't want to really cover it, because I get exhausted. They starting to be the new, Blueface and Krishan. Get them off my timeline. But it ain't even Hailey, it's DDG. Always on our timeline crying. And it's he is so, to me, I'm pretty sure DDG, he seems like a great father, right? But it seems like he is so obsessed with trying to expose the real Hailey. That's always seemed to be his thing. He's always been the one to expose. There's always been videos of him showing, her cursing or whatever, so we can see that she has a potty mouth. Ooh. Or, he the one who was kind of letting it slip that she was pregnant. And it seemed like he's always trying to do something to sabotage her good girl image. But is it just me? Granted, here's the thing. Do we think Hailey is perfect? I'm pretty sure she's not. Did she have a really clean image? Yeah, sure, she did. But I don't think nobody was thinking she just was perfect. A lot of people thought that she was just too good for you, DDG. And I think that that's your issue. Yes, in terms of success and financial, you guys are probably in the same playing field, right? It's not that DDG is not a bum. So it's not like he needs her for cash. That's not that. It just seems it's always seemed real cloudy, clout chase based, The reason why a lot of people felt like she deserves better is because of your antics. And it just didn't seem like a good fit for her and what her image was at the time. And then she had Little Mermaid, but then she got pregnant right after. And then there was so many cheating scandals, and you and your ex, what's her name, Ruby Rose DMs, and you got Ruby saying that Hailey wearing her shirt or a shirt that she had on. It was a lot of embarrassing moments for Hailey, and a lot of people just wanted Hailey to leave, and they just feel like she was better. And it's not because you are scum. It's more so because your character you just seem really toxic and trash, And so it just always seems like he's always trying to show us or expose the true Hailey. Now, is Hailey innocent in whatever happened with their relationship? I'm pretty sure, she's not. But it's kind of you just look the worst because you're the one that's always talking, but you're always in some mess. Then I came across a video of basically, I guess he had some type of group chat or something that he has privately. And people were exposing how he's been cheated on Hailey. He was cheating on her when she was pregnant. They break up on and off. I've questioned whether or not DDG was Halle's first, because that's generally like, when you get stuck and you just being in love and it just dealing with all the stuff. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but we just know that we ready for Halle to go ahead and move on from this. We glad, DDG, you with your son. We so glad that you got a chance to see him. Halle just keep being quiet because she don't really say anything or respond to his antics, and I think that is a good thing. DDG just really comes off as like clout chasing. A lot of people are saying that he uses his son as, he uses his son, for content. But I mean, shit, if you got kids and the content, he's a content creator, he's a streamer. So, I mean, I guess shit, it's his kid to you. So, I don't really see no problem with that. But I think we see too much and we know too much of their business when it comes down to parenting. Because when he was on, who was that, Constant Night Live, and then, Halle, I guess she didn't know that that's what they were going, and she kind of had a fit about it. And she took it to social media, and then she later said that she kind of overreacted. She just want to know where her child was. We just know too much of their business, and I really just don't be wanting to give it. I don't give a damn, for real. I just don't want to hear the ins and outs. And then he be over exaggerating. He always putting 20 on 10. And it's just, you be getting caught up in so many different lies. And it's just like, DDG, we get it. You got, you get bitches. You got money. Okay. And you want us to know that Halle ain't perfect. Okay. But what we really want to know is Sierra. Who you got for our girl Halle? Because she needs the glow up of the century. He gonna cry in the corner regardless. He gonna slide down some walls for sure. He was sliding down walls when she was doing press with the guy from Little Mermaid. So just imagine when she get her a good man, Savannah. A good man. Oh, he gonna be, oh my God, we're never gonna hear. We're gonna have a stream for 40 days and for 40 nights. But anyway, enough about them. Glad you got a chance to see your son. Next. 50 Cent is shooting his shot at Carisha, aka Young Miami. Or the Young Miami, aka Carisha. So Young Miami, aka Carisha, did an interview with the Shade Room, and she was asked, like, would she date, different men, and they brought up 50 Cent.
I f 50. But I like 50.
Yeah.
Respect 50, but like relationship wise, no.
No? Okay, why not?
50 a little crazy. That man right there, I would love to just stay on his good side.
Right.
I don't want to break up, nothing. Hey, that's, businessman, somebody I love to do business with.
Yeah.
Because we all know that 50 Cent is like the petty king, right? And so then 50 Cent comments and says, I like that she understands I'm a little different. Shit, Diddy ain't never getting out, baby. Take your time with me. Be gentle with your fine ass. Child, it's the Diddy ain't never getting out for me. That's what it is for me. And then he posted a meme or a picture of a little boy pissing and said, whatever you like, baby, I'm not going to judge you. Everybody else will, but I'm here for you. Because, Young Miami said that she liked to get peed on, and then she cleared it up in the same interview by saying that she was just saying stuff to just be saying stuff, but I don't think nobody really bought that. I think we believe that she likes to get peed on. Young Miami tweeted, many men want to suck this, CLIT. I'm monetized now, so I don't know what they're going to deem me for. I'm new to this. Did I say I was monetized, you guys? Anyways, what do y'all think about 50 Cent and Young Miami dating? First of all, Diddy, the fact that she even said, do y'all think she still talk to Diddy? Do y'all think they still have conversations? Do you think that she will be with Diddy if he ever gets out? Do y'all think Diddy coming out? I mean, I guess it's too much to just think about Diddy coming out, right? Maybe it's me still thinking that it's Diddy and he's going to find a way out of it. Either way it go, he's going to be pissed. But let's be very clear on why 50 Cent is going after Young Miami, okay? Now, granted, he wasn't bothering her. They asked her about 50 Cent and she spoke on it. So, I can see right now, Diddy is definitely planning his get back. He's probably about to finesse stuff out of Carisha. Like, they say 50 Cent is really romantic. 50 Cent, you petty as hell. You really petty and you shady. Going after Carisha, that would be something different. But Carisha, I would be scared to date him too for multiple reasons. And it's going to look so shady because he has been shading the hell out of Diddy. And, What y'all think is gonna happen? Y'all want to see that happen? Do y'all want to see them together? I really don't want to see them together. SZA is mad at Shannon Sharpe because he brought up her BBL regret when he was interviewing Coco Jones on Club Shay Shay. And he basically asked, what did Coco Jones think of SZA saying that she regret, BBLs. So, Coco Jones is small and her frame is small. So she doesn't have the BBL look, which is probably why he is asking that question. I have to watch the full interview, so I don't know if he followed the question up with, does she ever feel peer pressure? But he's just having conversation about what's going on in like pop culture news. And SZA publicly stated that she regretted getting a BBL. So Coco Jones responded very graciously, and she was just like, all the girls that she know, they didn't regret it, they liked it, she just kept it really cute.
You talk to anyone that regret, like, whatever you do, don't do this.
No, the girls that I talk to, they be like,
girl, do that.
Look good. I don't know about nothing, but that is eating right up. I be like, let me feel that. That's nice. That I think you got to be careful though, because everything's a trend. So it's here today, gone tomorrow. But they be looking good to me.
Do you feel the need to succumb to societal pressures and change anything? Plastic surgery, BBL, bigger.
When I was younger, wanted to be like shorter. All the guy actors were shorter than me, and I'm like, well, they not finna choose me because I'm taller than him. Right. Whatever you want to see in your body. I was taught, go work out.
Yeah.
It really could have turned into something messy. But honestly speaking, if Coco Jones would have said the complete opposite of that, or spoke her truth, whatever her truth was, she was asked a question about something that was spoken about publicly. So here is what SZA had to say. SZA said, laugh my ass off. Now, why would this be a question for Coco? Poor baby, she handled it well. Now, Shay Shay. And then she said, incredibly tacky. I wanted to come here too. Damn well, like that. And so I can't say if that was him trying to be messy. I believe did he have to use SZA? No, but if SZA recently just talked about her regretting a BBL, he's asking Coco, do she know people? That he's just having casual conversation. If you all know that is what he's doing now. He's just having conversation with these celebrities about their life, but also what's going on in the news. I'm just going to assume, because again, I haven't watched the full interview yet, that maybe he's just asking her. Like, I'm curious as to what was the lead up to it or the follow-up question. I haven't had time to really go into listen to it, so I have to go. But without having that type of context, I would have to say, if I can see why it can be perceived as being messy, but I don't think that was his intention or his goal. It doesn't seem like that to me. But I have more of a question to SZA is, if you didn't want, people going to bring it up, you brought it up. What, you brought it up so nobody else can bring it up? I'm just really confused. Like, you said you got a BBL and you regretted it, girl. So what's the problem? And I just feel like it's going to turn into, or it's turning into the whole men and they can't comment on women business. And it's a fine line when it comes to that. Do men need to be so into what we're doing on a day-to-day basis? No. But to just go so far, and I'm seeing those comments like, here go men and women business, and I'm just like, he's just asking this girl a question. And like, he just asked her the question. He's just interviewing. I mean, Shannon is into like the pop culture space now. So that's just a thing. I don't think it's literally that serious. And I don't think it was that serious for SZA to get upset. Now, I can see if Coco says something that didn't favor SZA or the BBL experience, or something that was kind of negative, and then that got spun. And then I feel like she's getting upset for the possibility of what could have happened if Coco said something different. But I would say, I don't give a damn what Coco would have said. Because if Coco would have said, that's just unfortunate, and I think people, they should just love who they are, so they won't have to go through the regret of getting surgery. They should just be happy what God gave them. Then that would have turned into a whole damn mess, which Coco, she media trained, so she knew how to answer that question. But if that was her true, honest opinion, then, one could say that. SZA, you had a BBL. You felt pressured to look like this new standard beauty ish, if you want to look at it like that, and now you regret it. So one could say you should have loved who you were. And I'm saying that, I'm not saying that that's like what it is or that's my opinion per se. I'm just saying that is a lot of people opinion. So what if she would have said that? Like, I think it's unfortunate that SZA had that experience, and that's why it's important for young girls to just love who you are. But if she would have said that, then that would have turned into a problem. So I think either way it goes, SZA just got mad that her name was brought up. But girl, because what was that, a few weeks ago when you were asked a question about can Drake kiss, and you kind of like low-key threw shade at him? Like, girl, we can talk about some of the things that you be doing and saying. There are so many videos of compilations of SZA lying for no fucking reason. So if she ever goes on Club Shay Shannon, I would like for you to ask her, why do she have a lying disorder? Because that's what it seems like. But I still have to say, like, girl, it's just, you talked about it. Anyways, let's just move on, because SZA can be getting on my nerves sometimes. So Teyana Taylor and there's a breakdown between Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert divorce settlement. It looks like it's finally finalized. Teyana Taylor will be receiving 4 houses valued at $10 million, a one-time 7-figure payment, and various luxury vehicles, including the $300K Maybach, $70K Mercedes Sprinter, and a tour bus. She also retains 100% ownership of her companies. Furthermore, Iman is obligated to provide $8,000 per month in child support for their daughters, Junie and Rose, the cover cost of their private education. Iman, did you get anything?
Did you at least pinch the bitch?
Like, damn. Damn. It's cheaper to keep her, child. Shout out to City Girls Up. City Girls Up. City Boys all the way down. He ain't get shit, okay? Teyana was real demure in this divorce. And I saw somebody comment and say that she ain't really get a good deal because the houses are not paid off or something like that. I don't really know the ins and outs of that information, but I can just say that Teyana Taylor won. And congratulations. And I bet you Iman ass will not be getting married again. And he's probably going to make sure that there's a prenup involved. I don't know what situation that they had going on, but Teyana Taylor like she won to me. So shout out to you, girl. Period. And Iman, I wish you all success. I know he's trying to be an actor. And he's not bad on The Shy. I can see him being in more things. He's going to have to be booked for something to keep up with, all these payments. But anyways, $8,000 for both kids is good, because they didn't say each child, they said for the kids. So I think that's pretty good considering what a lot of other people have to pay. So there's that. I told y'all I wanted to give y'all an update on the Jean Hackman situation, and it's just getting creepier and creepier by the day. So actor Jean Hackman, he was 95 years old. Him and his wife was found deceased along with one of their dogs. And people initially thought that it was carbon monoxide that did it, but it seemed like they died a week apart from each other. And so let's see, Hackman and his wife, I'm gonna call her Betsy. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but her first name is Betsy. So Jean and Betsy were found dead in their home in New Mexico on February 26th, with the initial suspicion being that they died due to carbon monoxide poisoning. Law enforcement officials had stated that Betsy died of hantavirus on February 11th, while Hackman died 7 days later due to hypertensive cardiovascular something dealing with the heart heart disease and Alzheimer's being a contributing factor. However, Betsy's doctor is saying that she couldn't have died on February 11th because she talked to several staff members of the clinic office on February 12th, and she made like appointments, and she didn't seem like she was in any type of respiratory distress, because apparently the hantavirus that comes from that's dealing with the respiratory. And they saying that she did not die on the 11th because she was talking to their office on the 12th. And she made an appointment for herself, but it was unrelated to anything with respiratory. And so the doctor's basically saying, like, if it's hantavirus, that's dealing with the respiratory, and that's something that had to have been happening for quite some time, and that worsened over the years. So he's questioning that even being a contributing factor to her death. But and then they're saying that one of the dogs died maybe due to starvation. This story is a little weird and it's confusing. And another layer to the story is that Jean has an $80 million empire that he left to his wife, but the wife died. So, and they saying that maybe because Jean Hackman died after his wife, they saying that he may not have even known that his wife was gone. That's just gotta be, that's sad as hell and scary. But they're saying that now that the wife passed on, that his millions is going to charity. I don't know what's going on. They said the kids may be able to fight it, so we'll see. But I'd be so curious as to what is the relationship that goes on with parents, like these rich parents and their kids, to the point where when they die, they don't leave nothing to the kids. It's like, damn, is it that bad? Like, oh my goodness. There's a lot of like billionaires that pass on, and they rather leave their fortune to strangers than their own children. And a lot of times the reasoning behind it is this sucks. It's just like they gotta figure it out on their own. It's just, what the fuck did you mass all this fortune for if you ain't gonna spread it to the children? But sometimes the children could be trash. You could have just raised trash children. Now that could also be a reflection of you. So, I don't know. I'm very curious as to what happened with Jean Hackman and his wife. Like, what happened? That's just something don't feel right with that. So, let me find out Jean Hackman was trying to buy BET. Anyways, comment, like, subscribe to the channel. It's your girl Cece with the Girl Uncensored, and I'm out.